So the new Magic the Gathering set coming out, Bloomburrow, has a lot of fun combos in it, and I wanted to share one of the ones that I really like myself. That's actually legal in Standard, and the first card in this 2-card combo is this card, Egra Eater of all. Egra? I don't know how to pronounce that. It starts with a Y. I'm going to say Egra, but feel free to correct me in the comments. Okay, so this card does a couple important things. Number one, turns all your creatures into food, right? So you can sack all your creatures to do the food things. Number two, when you do, it gets 2 counters. Very important. This card combines with a very fun card from Wilds of Eldraine called Experimental Confectioner. What this card does is it generates, well, it does 2 things. One, it gives you a food token to start off with. It also says whenever you sacrifice a food, make a 1/1 rat token. So here's the thing. These tokens are food now with Egra out. So you have these 2 cards in play. First off, it generates the food token to get you started. You sacrifice the food token, you get a rat, you sacrifice the rat because it's food, you get another rat, you sacrifice it. All these things just loop around, right? And Egra, whatever it is, gets counters every time you do. So this card gets very big. Unfortunately in Standard, there's not a lot of ways to sacrifice food without paying mana associated with it. I think that's a thing they're doing in Standard now. I'm not sure. There's nothing that just says like, sacrifice an artifact for free or sacrifice a creature, right? Otherwise, if there was a free sacrifice outlet like that, you could just sacrifice these things forever and you get infinite +1/+1 counters on Egra that turn. But you gotta pay mana, but still, it's a fun combo. Now, for older formats, there are better things you can do, and a lot of people have pointed out that Egra works very well with our old friend, Cauldron Familiar. So, if you have Egra out and 2 Cauldron Familiars, you sack 1, goes to the graveyard, right? And then you use the other one, because it's now a food, you sack it as the food thing, you get the other one back, and they just like, if you have 2, they just loop back and forth, back and forth. You sacrifice the food to put the Cauldron into play, the Familiar into play, you sacrifice that one to get the other one back. 2 of them just infinitely loop, which is very fun. So is this gonna be a new Pioneer combo deck? I don't know, 5 mana for a creature that can get killed seems a little slow. I don't think it's good enough for Modern. Might be okay for Pioneer, we'll see. But for the Standard combo, I kinda like it. What do you think?